Hello, Reshaper. I hope you're fantastic today. In today's very stream, first of all, I want to apologize for yesterday. Yesterday, I took a day off. Have taken a day off because, like the day before, I had a lot of calling stuff like that, and you know, I just took a day off yesterday. So yeah, I apologize for yesterday. However, today I'm back a little bit later than normal, and I also apologize for it. So yeah, and by the way, today I want to tell you, on today's stream, I want to share with you UPW part 35. And in this very part, we want to talk about long-lasting change. And this long-lasting change is one of the most important things when it comes to personal development, because we want to make a change. If we don't make a change, we don't change. We don't become better version of ourselves or the best version of ourselves, okay? So changes are always good because it is actually evolution, right? And when we evolve, we have to go according to evolution in order to change ourselves. By the way, I'm always doing my live stream also on YouTube. Just go on pogodora, pogodora, and you can also jump into the 4K stream for a better sound quality if you like to. So without further ado, let's jump in. It's a really short one today. So as I told you, we have actually 3 steps for creating long-lasting change or lasting change. And this is an important thing because today I just want to tell you not just all the 3 steps, but just 1 step. Why? Because I want you to remember these steps. And these are really easy steps, easy to remember, maybe not so easy to accomplish, but easy to remember. So the one thing is to keep yourself updated and upgraded, because we need to keep ourselves upgraded. I mean, currently the world is just changing over and over again. Like here in Germany, we have like in some cities we have some rules. You don't have to go 15 kilometers from your. It's like a mile or something like a mile, like 10 miles or so. Yeah, 1.6 I believe is mile. So like 10 miles is maximum you can go away from your house store. So if more, you will pay. You know, and it's always kind of, and those kind of rules are establishing, especially in Germany, pretty fast, and because of it, we have to adapt to those rules pretty quickly. So what we can do is pretty easily, the first step, we have to keep ourselves upgraded. The base upgrade that we can have, or most people who are successful are advising, is reading books. And I'll say reading books, hey, yes, most successful people are reading books. I don't want to tell you how much pages. I mean, you can take yourself like 10 pages a day, okay? 10 pages a day. And if you read 10 pages a day, you have 3,065 pages. No, 3,000. Yeah, like 3,060. No. 3,650, I believe. Yeah, 3,650 pages in a year, and this is more than 10 books, I believe. Like, it's like 10 books, 10 big books you can read in a year, like approximately a book in a month, which is not bad pace. And you can start off with 10 pages a day. I mean, it's just maybe 15 minutes, 10 minutes, maybe an hour. It depends how your reading speed is and what kind of book you read. But this will make you up to date. And when you say, no, man, we are in this kind of technology era, you don't have to read. You can watch some videos. But the thing is, if you when you see some videos or watch some videos, if you read some books, one thing that people are not often doing is taking action on from these books. For example, when you have read like, hey, you have to go to bed till like at 9 or something like that, before 10 o'clock. And when you don't doing it, well, you might know it, but knowing and not doing is the same as not knowing. So you're just shooting yourself in your own feet. So don't do it. Just apply, I don't read things that you think that you don't apply. When you read, apply those things, then you will move forward, okay? And your brain will keep on updating. In books and those kind of things, those kind of literature, and also videos like personal development videos and so on, are those tools to condition your mind to the right vibration. Because you might know we have a high vibration state and low vibration state. Low vibration state is when you suffer, and high vibration state when you are in a beautiful state, what Tony Robbins said. And yeah, when you're in a beautiful state, everything is fine. You feel great. You feel grateful, and people coming to you, and you get clients, and everything is going really smoothly. So yeah, and before I forget, one make shout out to Josefina. Say for watching, bro. And also people on YouTube and Instagram. I see also some people there. Okay, thank you for watching also. This is one thing that I want to tell you. And another thing is, some people get stuck. You know, in this kind of development, you get stuck, and it's really natural, because sometimes, you know, as I said also before, when you move forward and you try to progression is always to do like two steps forwards, one step back. And nobody can tell me that just to progress without doing one step backwards. No, everyone does this. And not many people are talking about the back steps. However, those back steps are actually the most beneficial one, because then you have time to go inside of yourself and see this from a different perspective, the whole situation, you know. And this is exactly what you can do when you have this kind of downfalls. These downfalls are bringing you to new ideas and to new insights, which might benefit you for the long term. So don't underestimate the back steps. Okay? And when you have done the back steps, ask yourself simply, what has stopped me from making progress? What has stopped me from making progress? Or how should I tweak what I'm doing right now to make a better progress? Okay? First of all, you want to understand what has stopped you, and then you can ask yourself, how should I tweak? How should I change the approach to make better progress when you feel like a little bit unsatisfied with your current progress? Okay. And the next thing is, of course, accountability, guys. Accountability. And what is the difference between actual responsibility and accountability? Responsibility, you take responsibility for advance when something happened, you know. Accountability is actually when it's already happened. So accountability, as people is taking, you are accountable for what you do to one person, and this person who holds you accountable can be a coach, can be your partner, accountability partner. It can be also maybe even the whole network. And I tell you how. What you can do is, when you lack of accountability, and when you're a type who needs accountability, because guess what? There's sometimes, like myself, by the way, if your accountability doesn't work on you, just raise your hands, because we are in the same boat. We have to do the total different approach, which I've already told before. You can search on my YouTube, or if you want to know it, just comment down below, and I might tell you if there's some demand on it, how to do different approaches and accountability. Now, accountability is a method that works like to 80% of people, of the mankind. And some people doesn't work, as I said, like myself. And this kind of accountability thing it is a great thing. It is a great thing as far as when you feel like, because some people are used to lie to themselves over and over again, right? And the thing is, when you lie to yourself, but those people don't like to lie to other people. And so when you don't accomplish something and say like, okay, I lied that I have accomplished, so that I don't have to have this burden. And sometimes it feels really bad when people celebrate you when you haven't accomplished something. It feels just unnatural. And this kind of unnatural feeling will make you to do the better one next time, or say the truth the next time when you have like accountability calls once in a week, right? And those things are really good for you. Those kind of accountability things that might help you. And if you don't have anyone, as I said, you can do public declaration. It can be like What can be public declaration? Of course, you can stand somewhere and talk like, hey, I'm talking about this thing, like in the public. However, currently we have social media, and you have to keep, and what you can do is just, hey, thank you for watching, Yokohama-san. What you can do to keep yourself up, to keep yourself on the track, you can just go on social media and write down, like, for example, for people watching me, or like watching you, what you can do is just saying things like, accountable things has to be measurable, okay? So that you can measure. For example, I want to do the next week 10 I want to do 10 client calls or 10 pitch calls, okay? How we also tell them, how we call them, discovery calls, which are actually pitch calls, okay? And those, when you say to yourself, I want to approach 10 people next week, and you tell to someone, you say it to the public, then when you don't do it, people hold you accountable. The whole internet holds you accountable. It is actually a powerful thing also you can use. Of course, for some people it doesn't work at all. There's some different approach, but for the most people, I want to talk for the most people, accountability is a really powerful thing. And if you don't have anyone to be accountable for, just do public declarations, and you can do it. Another thing is you have other programs like Be Productivity or something like that. Be something. I forget how it's called. Like, I have told about the program like 2 years ago or something, because I have heard it on Pat Flynn's show, Smart Passive Income. Someone has talked about as a guest about this one program, which is also an amazing plugin you can use. Basically, you are using it for basically there's a website, and every time you have to put something you can measure. For example, subscribers on YouTube or other things that you measure, so they can actually control your social media. And every single day, when you don't accomplish the goal, you have to pay $5. And if it accumulates, it can be a huge amount, and you don't want to have it. And it's this kind of stressful situation which might help you. And for most people, this kind of thing does help, but not for all, as I said to you, okay? So accountability is a good thing, however, not for everyone. So keep this in mind, and you have to also test it out if it's even for you or not, okay? But accountability does not harm you. This is for sure. Another thing is, you have to remember is that all progress comes from breaking patterns. Yeah. If you want to progress, you have to break your past patterns. How to do it? Well, you can tweak the patterns, tweak a little bit, another approach or something like that. Put another maybe if you have one brand, you can put another colors where it might be more resonate to your branding, or you can put more like a little bit another music and stuff like that. I mean, it can be really tiny things that can help you to stand out there and to promote your stuff. And you can do it. You can totally do it. Small tweaks. And the key thing is really to break the old patterns, because also, as Albert Einstein said, stupidity if you are doing the same thing over and over again and expecting another result. It just don't happen. And keep this in mind and move forward. Try to see what you can tweak. Try to find out what your situation is, and then see like, okay, maybe this can be a little bit improved, and you can find things on the internet and so on, or maybe through books how you can tweak it, or you can just meditate and just meditate on the void, like be like in the void, nothing in there. And because actually everything comes from void, right? There was nothing there back in the days, and it has something come out. So the core of every wisdom, of every technology is actually the void. So when we focus on the void, we can get more out than we have right now in our environment. And of course, you can take some references from environment, but sometimes this reference is just simply not there, and you can take it out from this universal consciousness. How was it? Napoleon Hill has talked about. You can just use it. So yeah, this are the first step, by the way, for lasting change. For the lasting change segment. So if you like it, give me a like. Comment down below what's number thing I picked up so far. You can also, if you found like it's good, what is bad. You should do this better. I appreciate all your concerns, and also try to tweak them and take them into consideration. Especially as my type, you might know when you have seen my series of my own talents, when I have present my own talents, that I'm not conscious of many things. What's going on with me? I'm conscious about other people, but not myself. And this is one of my weaknesses, so I need actually your guys' help to improve on my stuff. And I will really appreciate it. And it is not a fault that I'm not conscious. It is just how I'm born, how I am. And this kind of consciousness I can just get from when you get a response from you guys. Okay, so I really appreciate if you write something down. I would really love it to have your feedback and so on. Okay, awesome. Reshaper, I hope you have an awesome day. In the end, I just want to make a mess. Shout out people on YouTube. We have my mom, we have Yokohama, we have Joseph Jäger. Thank you for watching. Have an awesome day. And as always, do not let yourself super Chanel. See you tomorrow.